Another good thing about GF Strong was a lot of the people there had a little more heart. Like it wasn't all this clinical thing and people running around just sticking you with needles and giving you pills and disappearing. I guess they were a good breed of people, and if you weren't necessarily crazy, they would, spend a little time, say hi, a few words, not very much time, but a couple minutes here. It made a big difference. Normal people, even if they were nurses, would take a few minutes to put a little time in, whatever. They had counselors in there, so if you were dealing with problems, uh, in my one of my problems was my medical or my insurance company wanted me to fill out some forms. Uh, it was a form for I don't know, something through Revenue Canada, whatever. I did what I was told, and so I wasn't very good at writing. I could barely use my hand, and I definitely was not left-handed. So government forms are small spaced, and you got to put information in there. So you'd have counselors that would listen to your story or your woes and complaints, and if they could help you or give you some advice, they would. And so they were there to help out with some of my paperwork I'd have to have done. It was doctor stuff and insurance forms and odds and ends. So that was pretty cool. What was really cool, which for anybody that's had a stroke and is paralyzed and you have very little use of anything, is they have this pool, and it's warm. I mean, it's like very comfortable to be in, and the deepest part is just below your chin, and it's got these layers. It's like a steps that are 3 or 4 feet long. So you slowly walk to your deep end, 3 or 4 feet at a time, and with each step you drop another, I don't know, 6 inches or 8 inches, and then they have all these the sides of the pool, or these long chrome bars you can hang on to. And so when I first started moving my fingers, I couldn't move my arm at all, like zero. So there you are, little fingers slowly moving a little bit, no strength, but they're moving, and no ability to move your arm. I mean, the shoulder is sagging, and it's a mess, and it's very painful, and you just don't have any muscle mass to do it. So what was cool is when you're in the water, everything kind of floats, which is awesome. So what little energy or what little muscle you can move, you don't have to fight gravity. In the water, things are floating, and so even if it took you like 10 seconds to move your arm from your side and move it like 90 degrees to your front, you could do it. It's really cool. And then putting all your weight on that leg gave you some confidence that moving your leg and bending your knee, and it was very cool. I mean, I love going to the pool. You sit in there for an hour or whatever, and it was well staffed, so that it was like one staff for every two people that are in there. So you go to change and get yourself changed up into the pool. You'd be in there for an hour or so, which was awesome. And every time you went in there, you had a little better ability to do something. And in the end, I was, after my, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 8th time, I don't remember, 10th time, you would have these foam pads you can, like, with little straps. They could strap them on your arm. So they would cause you to have a little resistance. So you can make the move and then have a little resistance, so it became a little harder to do. And, and then there'd be people in there that would help you float. So you can lie on your back. And being at one side would work and one wouldn't, very difficult to try and float on your back. You just kind of roll over, and wasn't fun. So they strap on some foam boards or whatever, and a person would like float you around. It was, again, remember, getting your senses online and new experiences. So a new experience with a new experience becomes maybe a little confusion for your brain to sort out, or understand that, hey, your arm's moving a little bit, and give it a little enthusiasm, because you talk to yourself. And, if you move your arm a little bit, you can move it more, and if your fingers are moving a little better, you can move it more. And if you're walking a little bit, or if you can call it walking, your brain gets a little excited, and when you leave the pool, you feel a little better. There's hope. Hope's a big thing. So it was cool. And then there were a few people that would take that a step farther, and they offered an opportunity for outings. Those were cool. I remember doing an outing into Vancouver, where the whole idea was a bus would pick you up, wheelchairs and all, drive you to downtown Vancouver, unload you. You'd walk a half a block, or wheelchair the half a block, or wheelchair and then walk in the 5 steps and sit down in a chair, and then order a meal and enjoy it at a table. I mean, the whole idea is, again, you're so long not doing these things, you forget that these are just normal things that you should be doing or could be doing. Thus, some motivation to move on and get your body going. I mean, it's all about you, man. I mean, if you can't do it, and you have to motivate yourself to do it, if you're not going to do it, no one's going to do it for you. So it comes within you. Anything you heal or get moving, it's not due to the doctor or some special pill or whatever. They offer the services and their help to help you get things through, but really, you're the one that has to put the effort forward and just get it done. And if you're not willing to put it out and deal with the pain and the anxiety and the fear of failure and give in to that, I'm going to be stuck to a chair, so who gives a shit, then it's entirely up to you. I mean, the only people that walk away from those experiences are or walking or moving on, are the people that put the effort in. I mean, no one's there to do it for you. I mean, you can't cheat or make things look good. Who are you going to make them look good for? I mean, everybody in there is getting paid. The only person you want to look good for is for yourself. So, yeah, I mean, what else was good about that place? There were so many good things about that place. It was just that easy access to questions. And so if you had questions at the moment, and as we're all somewhat confused and forget things easily, ask some questions right away. Talk to your doctor right away. Make an appointment or ask the nurses, and if they wouldn't give you an answer, or couldn't give you an answer, they'd get you the answer. And actually, they had a memory in which they can actually, remember to give the question, because there were a few times where I'd book an appointment down there and go like, yeah, I want to talk to the doc about some issue I'm having or some concerns, and doc would come over there and you go like, man, I don't remember what I wanted to ask you, and he'd poke around for a few minutes, see if he could like jostle a memory or whatever, but you're part of a stroke is definitely having some memory issues, and if it's not one particular thing, it's another, vocabulary or things or certain things or pictures or important things or not important things or memories or whatever. I mean, there's like 50,000 things, and none of it makes sense. I mean, just because you have a brain injury and it's in point XY sitting in your brain somewhere, doesn't mean that the same damage is done to somebody else who has the same zone damaged. Part of growing up and learning stuff is not everything gets filed, or pathways aren't all the same. They're generally the same area, but it's not necessarily the area. I mean, I've heard that, or I've actually watched a program where um, a, it shows this person where it's only got like one half of their brain alive. The other half is just, I don't know, a bag of water. And she didn't even know. Like, she grew up with this thing where she had only one half of her brain. The only thing that drew attention to it was she got ill, and so they put her through a CAT scan or whatever, and lo and behold, she's only got half a brain. But with that half a brain, she learned how to walk, which is normally associated to having two sides of a brain, left and right hemisphere. Left side controlling the right, right side controlling the left, and so on. Certain parts designated for speech and learning, or memory, or mathematics, or your creativity, or your emotions. And yet here's a person with only one hemisphere, and she's learned to do it all from that one side. So it goes to show you that, or I would tend to believe that no matter what the damage, it's possible with the right motivation and the right support can be beat. I mean, you can get whatever you want back. You just have to be persistent and have the belief that you can do it and carry through. Whether it takes you 5 days or 5 years, if you've got the motivation and the intent to get it done, I believe you can. I think you can get it done no matter what. No matter what, like, say, has happened. So, believe in yourself. Don't always listen to the doctors and what they will relate to you as their experience, because for every experience that they'll tell you, there's somebody out there who's beat it, who's actually been told that they're never going to walk again, spinal cord damage or brain damage. Oh my God, that part of the brain, yeah, you'll never walk again, or you'll never speak again, or you'll never eat, or whatever. And yet these people will beat the odds or prove doctors wrong. And it just goes to show you that everybody's got a different brain, everybody's got different healing capabilities, and everybody's very capable of doing amazing things with their brain. So keep your chin up and believe in yourself. That's what I got to say about it. I mean, without that, then yeah, take your drugs and zone out and let everybody take care of you till you die. And in the process of that, you're going to live a very lonely life, and it's sad. I mean, it sucks.